Hello students. In today's video of loops, I am going to discuss about the finding of reverse of a number using for loop. That the number is 2367. It's one example. Then the reverse of the number is 7, 6, 3 and 2. We have to print this value after entering this value, or you can enter any other value. If I am entering 329, it means output will be 923. Like this, then the output will be like this. Any input and then reverse of that input. This one is required. To start with the program, header file. This is the required header file. Then main function. Some variables n, suppose n is the number and that reverse is equal to 0. Then printf, enter any integer value. The entry from user side is required. %d, then ampersand n, while n is not equal to 0, then reverse is equal to reverse multiply 10, then reverse is equal to reverse plus n modulus n, then n is equal to n divided by 10, then printf %d, then reverse of the number. Suppose I execute the program, that the number is 21675. The output is 57612. I think the output is okay. Now, with the explanation part, what I am doing here, first of all, modify this content, reverse of %d is equal to %d. Here you can write n, this modification, then the explanation part. Now this one is the loop. File, new, control V. This one is the content, while n is not equal to 0, reverse is equal to reverse multiply 10, then reverse is equal to reverse plus n modulus 10. What's happening inside the code? Suppose I enter n is equal to 786. Then in first step, while 786 is not equal to 0. It means answer is yes. Then we enter into the loop. First step, reverse is equal to, value of reverse is 0. In first step, because I already declare this value as 0, reverse is equal to 0. It means reverse is equal to 0 multiply 10. It means the answer is 0. Then reverse is equal to reverse means 0 plus n modulus 10. Now what is the meaning of n modulus 10? 786 modulus 10. It means I can write 0 plus 6. The output is 6. Then n is equal to n divided by 10. It means 786 divided by 10. As the declared value is an integer, it means the answer is 78. It is the first step. It means now the value of reverse is 6 and n is equal to 78. Now what about second step? While 78 is not equal to 0. Again, the answer is yes. It means now reverse is equal to. Now the value of reverse is 6. It means I can write 6 multiply 10. Now the answer is 60. What next? Then reverse is equal to reverse plus n modulus 10. Now the value of n is 78. It means I can write here 78 modulus 10. It means now the value is 60 plus 8. It means answer is 68. And the next step is n is equal to n divided by 10. Now value of n is 78. It means I can write 78 divided by 10 because the value is an integer. It means answer is 7. Again, 7 is not equal to 0. While 7 is not equal to 0. Answer is again yes. It means again the execution of while loop is there. It means you can write reverse is equal to. Now the value is 68. It means I can write 68 multiply 10. What the system is doing basically 680. Then reverse is equal to. Now reverse plus 7 modulus 10. Now the value of reverse is 680 and 7 modulus 10 is 7. It means answer is 687. And last step is n is equal to n divided by 10. Now the answer is 0. It means the next step is not there. Look at the answer. The answer is 687. I repeat again the content. Suppose I execute the program. 786. It means reverse of. Okay. Here I have to write percentage d n is equal to 0. Okay, the last value of n is equal to 0. It means I can save here m is equal to n and here I can write m. Now execute the program and declare m here. Suppose the value is 786. Now reverse of 786 is 687. Now it's okay. You can enter another value. Suppose I write 65198. The answer is 89156. I think the content is clear. It's about while loop, and this one is the explanation of that particular loop. Thanks for watching my video.